Hello, my dear friends. Premier of Ontario has requested federal government to stop an influx of international students to the province of Ontario due to the fact that we have a high number of COVID infections and situation with COVID is quite dire in Ontario. What should one do if you're planning to study in Ontario, in the highest populous province of Canada? Before we proceed further, if you would like us to help you out with studies, if you want us to assist you with immigration to Canada, click on the link cictv.ca/go. One of our specialists will be in direct contact with you and help you to assess your chances for successful immigration to Canada properly. Now, speaking about this claim, this bluff, if you will, and I will tell you why it is bluff, right? Here's the deal. My personal opinion is that for the highest populous province of Canada, with about 17 to 20 million people residing in Ontario, we have a number of about 3,000 of COVID infections per day, right? While the numbers of those people who are successfully recovering every single day exceeds the number of new infections. In other words, right, the trend goes downward. The situation is absolutely not dire. The number of people who are vaccinated, adult population in Ontario is vaccinated by roughly about 50% already, and vaccination has been rolled out quite successfully. So in other words, right, situation is not dire at all. So it's probably just a political downplay with respect to this situation. And my personal opinion, this bluff would not work. So yes, it works for rumors. Yes, it works for the credibility of the Premier of Ontario that he's doing something to stop the situation with pandemic. But again, we're talking about 3,000 cases per day max for the population of about 20 million people, right? Which is completely nothing. I'm not talking about the dire circumstances which are met by India right now, but all in all, even compared to other provinces, I would say if we just look at the ratio of infections per number of people, technically Ontario is standing quite well. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the province, and this demand to stop the influx of international students, not to allow international students to the province, it's absolutely nothing. It's just a bluff. By the way, if you remember, about a couple months ago, I think it was University of Toronto, I think it was York, and I think it was I don't remember the third one, but technically, so there were at least 3 universities in Ontario which has issued an order to staff and students to return back to in-person studies in September in the first semester, and technically neither of these universities has cancelled this order as of now. So chances are that the first semester of the upcoming studying year will still be offline. Students will still resume their studies, right? Probably, of course, with the social distancing, but situation is going quite well. It's going in the right direction, especially with the vaccinations. Nothing to worry about. If you're planning to study in Ontario, do that. If you need our help, feel free to drop us a line. We'll be glad to assist you.